Morbius, the trailer is out, and boy, I think it looks pretty good. I don't know. What about you? What do you guys think? I think it looks a little darker than, well, certainly than Venom did. Venom was, on the darker side. It wasn't too comical or comic-like, I guess I should say. Some people found it to be, but I liked it. I thought Tom Hardy did a good job as kind of a schizophrenic, character with playing that two personality, the symbiote and himself. But this definitely looks a little darker. And I will say that Jared Leto looks like he's going to be playing Michael Morbius or pulling it off better than he played the Joker. So let's hope that Joker just goes away. I know the Birds of Prey trailer. They reference Joker. I don't think he's going to be in it. I haven't heard any rumors of it. And I'd rather just forget it. Let's move on from that Joker. We've got another Joker in town, and that one is by far superior. So but he looks good as Morbius. He's Morbius is a conflicted character because he's kind of an anti-hero. He's not necessarily a bad guy, but he has his bloodlust. Obviously the Michael Morbius, the character, scientist, suffers from a blood disease, a rare blood disease, and it needs to find a cure, and of course he finds it in the bat. And the bats take him over, and somehow that bat DNA gets into his body and turns him into like a vampire. So he's not necessarily a bad guy. Even as full-fledged Morbius, he eventually, in the comics, he does become a good guy. He helps Spidey out, but it's always kind of conflicted there, back and forth. The day and the night kind of fits his whole character, right? So the biggest news, though, or I guess the biggest item of that whole trailer is the Spider-Man. They show Spidey, and it's not the Spidey from MCU, as far as I can tell. And it seems like that's pretty unanimous from other people that have been watching this trailer and analyzing it. It to me it looks like Toby Maguire's Spider-Man. I've also heard people say it looks like the PS4 version of Spider-Man, but I don't think so. Here, we're going to take a look here at the different Spideys. So here we've got the Tom Holland, right? Here's the Tom Holland Spider-Man, classic MCU Spider-Man here. Well, not classic, but now it's becoming a classic. I should say modern Spider-Man here. Okay, and here we've got the game PS4 Spider-Man, a little more, in line with, I guess, kind of a hybrid. Looks more like the classic style Spider-Man, but it does have some of the, sort of the blue and sort of the way the blue looks, kind of looks, a little bit in line with this, but still not this. Now, this is the picture right from the trailer here, where he's walking in the hallway, or the alleyway rather, and that is clearly not. I don't think it's definitely not this. I don't think that looks anything like this. You see the darker, larger spider symbol. You see his feet, right? And then look at the webbing along the fingers, Look at the webbing up here. The detail looks almost like the silver, right, that we see in Toby Maguire. I don't see this. I don't see this big white patch here. I do see there is a little, sort of, could be a white outline, but I think, again, that's the silver from the Toby era. So that is what we have. So I'm pretty sure, and it says murder over it. So, who knows where we last left Toby off. He had just defeated a bad version of Venom and Sandman. So I don't know if they're going to cross over. This seems like this could be the intro to a Spider-Verse that we've been desperately wanting. We did get it in the animated Into the Spider-Verse, which was great, and they're making a sequel of that. But as far as live action goes, this could be sort of introing to the Spider-Verse movie. And then we've got Michael Keaton. Michael the man, the maestro. Keaton. He is anything that Michael Keaton is in, anytime you put him in there, even if it's a cameo as Vulture, hey, I'm sold. Buy me a ticket. So he's in it. And again, if this is a Sony movie with Venom in that world, then I guess they're crossing over here because Michael Keaton is in the trailer, you know, and he's got to be playing Vulture, right? So we'll have to see where this goes. But this is very, very interesting that we've got a picture here of the Toby Maguire, I'm pretty sure, era Spider-Man, and we've got Michael Keaton, who is also MCU Vulture, in a movie that I think it's not necessarily MCU. This is a Sony movie where Venom, you know, the same world that Venom takes place in. But now maybe they're trying to cross over. There was that big deal, you know, with Sony and MCU, Marvel, that they were, you know, fighting back and forth. We thought Spider-Man had lost the war and was taken out of the MCU, and then it looks like they made a deal. But that was over. Spider-Man, the character itself, they agreed that Feige was going to do another Spider-Man movie, and he would appear in one other MCU film. That was the temporary arrangement. So I don't know what they're trying to build here, but you know, between the two studios. But it's starting to seem like there's a little crossover. So I'm excited. Let me know what you guys think. Would you agree that this seems like the Spider-Man, Toby's Spider-Man? It just looks like it. Even the eyes on this on the mask, you know, the lenses look a little more pointy. They're very the Toby looking Toby era. So very interesting indeed. I'm excited about this. Morbius looks good. Jared Leto looks good in the role. And Matt Smith. Hey, look at that. Matt Smith's in. Let's not take him out of the movie, huh? Like they did with Star Wars. You know, Matt Smith was supposed to be in Rise of Skywalker, but they just cut him out. So hopefully he'll have a more substantial role, and they won't leave him on the cutting room floor. All right, guys, let me know what you think of the video. Give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, please, what are you waiting for? My goodness, subscribe. All right, till next time, lock the doors, and hope they don't have blasters.